So, I did a little bit short video earlier of the little bit of damage that happened to the little Smartech truck, and I've got this thing zoomed in quite a bit because I'm messing with these fuel tanks. I got everything taken care of. I thought I did, but I had got an issue with this tank. Now, got this in the road. This is we're using this right now. I actually got it sealed up again. But what I did is took my soldering iron and went around it, melting all the plastics back together. And it broke both these. They were just flopping around. Somehow it was still holding pressure. And fuel pressure, because I ran a couple tanks through it and really, in the process going, oh man, this thing is absolutely eating some fuel. So, well, it broke the nipple off the top here. So I drilled it and I put a nipple from exhaust in there, and that worked out fine. But you can see, let's see where I've been patching that up, and actually it's holding just fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, probably knock the lid here off of this one, but I'm going to take a little bit of the material off of it, and because I don't have a car that will take this tank, but we're going to take part of the material like this. I use it with the old soldering iron. Just kind of meld it back together. At this point, it's holding, but I want to build up a little material around it. So honestly, this should work just fine. Oh, my phone died. Oh, did it continue on here? Oh, it did, didn't it? Okay. Oh, that guy's about to die, so I just kind of shut up because I figured, oh, my phone died. It quit working. Well, I just moved from the phone back to the camera. Still ain't figured out how to get the little camera on the front to work. The way I can look up and I can still see what you're seeing. But I don't know if you caught what I just did right there. I just kind of quit talking because, well, I didn't figure anybody was still around. So I literally just took and I just melted this right here down. Got enough of material. Got it nice and hot. Pretty much kind of like, I wouldn't call it plastic welding. I mean, it would be in a way, but yeah. All we're doing is just melting crap back together. Take off that big chunk, push it down on there. And that chunk is really hot, so you just kind of rub it around with the tip of the soldering iron. You can build up what you dug into earlier. I actually have fixed panels, body panels inside my Blazer doing this. Find me a piece of metal that's kind of, not metal, plastic I can use as something to sacrifice and go to town. I can definitely tell spring's back, bugs are back around. I've got a tank ordered on Amazon. It held except for that outside corner. Let's go ahead and melt that in just a touch. I actually have fixed a four-wheeler tank doing the same process too. But then I went through and put some JB Weld on the outside. JB Weld is not impervious to any type of fuel, so well, I know my little plastic welding idea, it worked. Throw us another piece of this sucker. That was no bueno. Come on. The fuel tank I got coming for it, well, it's not near as big like I said. I can tell it ain't. And it don't have a primer bulb. This little tank right here is it's a big old tank. You can run that old truck for a good while off of it. So, kind of want to keep it around. I don't think I can find, I might be able to find one if it pops up on eBay. But, it's not like it's a Traxxas tank or anything. It's actually the Smartech tank. Unless the Traxxas tank is exactly the same this year model, but I don't know. Be patient with it and give it enough heat that it can actually blend into the original plastic. You want to use two pieces of plastic that are similar. Use something dissimilar, it ain't gonna hold. It's similar because man, it gets real clear when it gets melted in. Get a little bit more right here. Yeah, I'll just use that side. I'm already holding it. Ain't no point in swapping sides because shoot. Yeah, I've done quite a bit out here today. Haven't really done no recording. Had to go get another SD card because the SD card I got was that didn't work. For some reason it wouldn't work with what I got going on. I don't want to go too far in right in here because, well, my little primer bulb area is right there. I know it ain't broke. Actually, I've got that built up pretty decently there. Let's go back over here. That should work on that one. But you see what I got going on. See how I built that up even more. And it's there. It ain't coming off. And on top of that, that's on top of where I've already used the original material and you know, blended it all back together. And I've already put some pressure on it to see if it would pop, and well, it pops the lid up, so yeah, it's making a decent seal. The only thing I might try to do is I might try to use that seal out of that one. That one. They're not quite the same. It seals okay, I ain't gonna lie, so it does work. So now I should be able to put the screw right back in there. Where is the screw? It's one of these guys. Should be able to put it back in there, no worries. There we go. Yeah, that's solid. That's going to work for us. I don't see an issue with that at all. But let's do the other side. I'm going to put some fuel in it. Double check our work here. We need another chunk. Take this. We're going to melt this whole big section and lay it on top of that. That's really thin right there because I melted the devil out of it a minute ago. Ain't gonna lie, it does have a stinky smell to it. That now start melting it down into the body. What's already there, a little at a time. I wonder if y'all can see what I'm doing close enough. Oh. What we got? Let me try something here. What I'm doing there. And get that phone working. Plug it in real quick. But like I said, who knows if this works? Why don't you just leave it in there? Because this tank, like I said, is bigger, and I really don't want to lose it. Alright. Let's get some more plastic. Melt that on down. It's really close to my finger now. I have to get some more out of that tank. This should hold it for, let's say, a good while, honestly. Alright. Let's get a little bit more material to work with here. Let's take another little section out of this tank. Oh, there it is. Now let's prop this one back up so we can do the other side. Yeah, that's definitely be a little bit tougher than what I had. At least I can probably get a few runs out of it before it breaks. Who knows, it might last a good long time. Alright, let's go ahead and get that melded in. There we go. Now to do the outside of it right there. I think we'll be done. And by the way, just to let you know, this melts completely different than like Lexan does. So if you try Lexan, well, that ain't gonna work. I already experimented a little bit. Type of plastic. 100%, I don't know what type of plastic this is, but actually does a pretty good job of melting together. Yeah, get over there. Get over there. Let's get you packed in. Such. Right there. Oh yeah, that's working. And honestly, like I said, the original brake areas, I went ahead and pretty much just fixed those by heating the original plastic that's already there, and then this right here is just kind of a filler, and it's, I mean, it's on there, it ain't coming off. So it's most definitely there. That may be a pretty cheap and easy option if you had to fix your tank, and you can say you got another old tank laying around that you don't use, that, well, obviously you wouldn't use one that would fit your car, or you just put it on there, right? That yeah, it's there. I'm not too worried about that. Oh yeah. There are a couple little white areas on the outside edges. And those little white areas mean that, well, it didn't adhere 100%. I sometimes take it and hit it like I just hit right there. But there ain't no point. All that right there is see-through. It's clear. It's gonna hold. I'm gonna see why it wouldn't. So now let's unplug this. Let's see if we can zoom this out just a bit. There we go. I did take the volcano up there, the volcano build. I did take it out for its first run today. I did not record it, but I figured, well, why not? Oh, my chair's falling apart. Alright, now let's see what we can do about yeah, that sucker has got some pressure. It'll hold. I'm gonna put this right here. We're gonna put some fuel in it. Now we're gonna see what happens. We got any leakages out of that bottom? It's completely dry. That screw hole wet. Leave it sitting like that for a second. Yeah, I'll show you what I was doing earlier today. I went and I took, let's see if that's in the frame. Oh, kinda. There we go. But I put this guy together. Back together, I should say. And okay, I took it out and ran it. Still a few things I want to do. I'm running on the old Dumbo right now. I've got some fly sky receivers coming. Oh, I can run that and this and that and this. This says it's charged. Let's fire this dude up. Ooh, it popped. before. I've got it running great too. See by all the crap splitting out. That's fine. I'd rather have it ready. All we're going to do for now. I'll do a video of it running. I'm not going to try to mount anything to it. But it's actually running really good. Still got to figure out my my spur gear to the front there, front of my bell, and the spur gear just don't quite mesh up. It does, but I wish it had like a 1/16 more forwards. Oh well. That's okay. Yep, there's that dude. Right, now, let's go back to this. Let's do it here. You go up there. Did I shut that off? Yeah, it's off. Alright, now. That's off, that's off. Good Lord. Oil. Now, let's take a look at this guy again. And, well, it's dry. It's 100% dry. So now, I'm going to take and get all this back out of there. Ah, God, that was a bad idea. Well, we got a majority of it out, I think. And scrub the old Smartech. We didn't even have to buy a daggum fuel tank. Oh well. So, make sure that's still in frame of everything. Oh, it is. We'll put that guy back together real quick. You see the whole bottom's covered in fuel. The whole bottom. Like I said, it did a... Whenever that throttle linkage broke and it sailed off wide open, and at this point we're catching the 2-speed, so yeah, it's all functioning. Yeah, it smacked that really good. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I had to give it a little cleaning now. I think that once I'm done with this, then I fire it up and let it run for a second. Me, myself, and myself, we're going inside. Alright. Be done for the day. Now, as long as I don't go to wrecking this thing a lot, I think that tank will hold up. Like I said, the tank that I just got, it's not near as big. I know it's I may be wrong. It may be the same exact size, but it don't have a primer bulb on it. The tank that I got's meant for a 3.3. Might be smaller. I'm just gonna have to put it on and see what happens. I mean, like another little video I took, it knocked the motor out of alignment. It did a pretty good job to a lot of it. But I've ran this thing quite a bit today, just running it out. Honestly, it's done fairly well. It runs better than the little brand new car with the VX in it of my son's. This thing runs better than it, 10 to 1. Absolutely. But the way the motor in this thing is built kind of like a little, it's kind of like the SH motors. I don't know. It may be made by SH. Labeled for that company. Who knows? It may be Smartech's actual brand. I ain't got a clue. I don't think so, though. I don't see that. But if it is an old SH motor, well, that is. It is labeled SMT on it, of course, but it looks. It's got the same style build as a SH engine. And those are just pretty good old motors. I'm just barely tightening these things down, by the way. Can't tell. I'm not going nuts with it. Alright, so there's that. I had this old thing cleaned up, looking good. Oh yeah, and I did replace the dadgum throttle servo with an actual Traxxas servo. Because that other one, I just didn't want it dying on me. Or going full send again. Breaking crap. I don't know. I can't remember what radio I'm using on this one right now. I think I'm running no, I'm not running the Dumbo on that. I'm actually running the little Fly Sky on that one. Running the Dumbo on this one. The little Fly Sky, which is actually it's the one that came with that HSP. It's just a Fly Sky radio, is all it is. Cheap little radio, but I mean, it works just fine. Now, I got tired of messing with that other little HSP. It won't run. Can't get it to idle right. You can't get it to do anything, and that's that VTX engine. That's the reason I got this engine sitting right here. This is a brand new one. I'm actually tempted to go ahead and put this one on it and finish the run in, because that's only had a couple tanks in it and a couple good little rips, I should say, on the bench. Ain't gonna kill it. Now let's get some fuel back in it. Let it run, let the tank build up pressure. See if it starts leaking. Alright. Now, where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, it's behind me. This servo is definitely slower than the one I had in it. But it works. It goes full throttle, as far as I can tell. It's wide open. Right, now, I should have built up a little heat in there. I think I'll put me a little, I've got a little bitty spring on that one up there. I may put it in the return spring. Get rid of that. Down there that I just blew off is still some of that carb cleaner. But I wanted to clean underneath it. That way I could see if it's, well, if I could see if it's leaking out of the, either one of those legs. And as of right now, it is not. Doing pretty good. I like this little hill, but I did put this other head on it last night. I figured maybe I'll get a little better job of cooling. It really don't matter because it does a pretty decent job anyway. adjust it because I don't know. That's it, hitting the second gear and not liking it. Alright then. Well, that'll be tomorrow. There we go. I just had to lean it up, or richen it out, or, richen it up just a little bit. That's a little too rich. That's okay. Go quarter. That's why we're going to leave that for now. We'll mess with it tomorrow. Take it down to the park. Give it some running. That's okay. That's not big. I'd say it was a little lean. Well, I don't know. Definitely lean. I'll have to fiddle with it again tomorrow, but today I had it running out really nicely. And then that happened. And then, well, it didn't work out for it. Not very long. leave it at. Ugh. Shut the door. But it's not stupid rich, or I wouldn't be standing in here right now, trust me. Same way it was last night. It was not bad at all. But I'm going to try to get it to where I can fatten it up just a little bit more. But otherwise, I think it'll be okay. It's a good running little motor. It really is. Just don't want it to die on me. Too bad they won't run forever. I mean, perfectly. Come on. Running now. Alright, well, we're going to shut that off for now. I don't know what time it is. It may be late, so neighbors may not like it. We'll see. What time is it? Oh, phone's dead, so I really don't know what time it is. Alright. I am going to put the cover on this, and I'm going to be done. I'm out. I'm going to get out of this building for tonight. I got to go inside, do some paperwork and some other stuff for work. And then, yeah. Might get some stuff put together on the old iPad for a couple videos from the past couple days. And it is 10:30. 10:30. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't want to run this thing too much this late at night, or oh, we got some grumpy people. I don't blame them. Smartech. I'll put her up somewhere. I'll just put it right here for now. Wait with it. I think I got the battery off. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit there. Yeah, no. Nope. Now it's off. Well, I guess this is gonna stay on the bench for a night. Anyway, see ya.